Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Right now we'll be talking about um, at least 2 or 3 different topic combined. Okay, so I'm going to be very sharp and smart at it so that we'll be able to cover, because if you begin to want to do typing, it won't be easy at all. Okay, and we're gonna take a lot of time. So all you need is to, anything you learn in this channel, make sure you apply it, is real, and that is how it is. Okay, so right now we'll be talking about trend line, support and resistance, and pullback. Okay, so please stay with me as we roll it. Okay, the first thing we would like to talk about right now is trend line. Okay, and there's no how we talk about trend line without talking about trend. So because it's the trend that bring about the trend line. Okay, so if you'll be talking about trend line, we must be able to consider trend first, and that is why right now we'll be looking at our trend. Okay, now when we talk about trend, we are actually talking about the direction of the market, the direction of the market. Okay, so when we talk about the direction of the direction of the market can either be upward movement or downward movement or sideways movement. Okay, so this is actually what we call trend. Okay, so we have these different kind of trend where we have is either is moving upward or is moving downward or is moving sideways. Okay, is either of the three. So we have it up, is either it's moving up, okay, or the thing is maybe is down. Okay, maybe it's down, or the thing is sideways. Okay, this is sideways. Yeah, it's sideways. So just like as we've done in our terminologies, that when price, okay, is moving in this direction, okay, you can see the arrow pointed upward. Okay, that shows you that, or it tells you that the price is actually moving up. So the thing is an uptrend. Okay, so that is the buyers in charge. Okay, and when you have it like this is telling you that the market is bearish. That is, the bear is in charge, which is the sellers. Okay, and when you have it like this is just what we call nightmare for traders. Okay, something like this. Okay, is neither going up or down, is just there. It's just within this range. So you think the thing is moving up, it comes down. You think it's coming down, it moves up. This is what we call sideways trend. That's just this. Okay, well, let's clear the charts. So that is all about trend. Okay, so let's go to trend line. When we talk about trend line, okay, let me also say that in a trend, okay, we have what we call this uptrend. Let me explain uptrend. Okay, how do you identify an uptrend? How you identify an uptrend market is when you begin to notice some lower highs in the market, lower highs in the market, and downtrend is when you begin to have higher lows in the market. Sorry, let's use 4 hours time frame. Sorry, 4 hours time frame. Sorry. Okay, sorry guys. So when you begin to have these lower highs in the market, as in lower highs in the market, then you should know that you're in for an uptrend market. Okay, and when you begin to have it as a higher lows, then just know that you are in for a downtrend market. Okay. Okay, just like what you're seeing on my screen right now, this is a downtrend market. Okay, it's downtrend market. How do I know it's a downtrend market? Okay, so look at this. Look at this point. Okay, this is high. You see this point is high. Okay, and this point is higher than this point, and this high is higher than this high. You can see the thing is just decreasing, is decreasing. Okay, so like the thing is just dropping. You see this point, that is, this is a high here. Okay, this is just a high, and we also have another high here. Okay, we also have another high here. Okay, now there's another high here. Okay, there's another high here. I believe you guys are seeing this one actually. There's another high here. Okay, so let's use this now. You see this high is higher than this high. Okay, and this high is higher than this high. This high is higher than this high, and that is how it's gonna continue like that. Okay, now there is something we call trend line. This is the trend. Okay, this high, higher than high, higher than high, 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 high. Okay, these are what we used to know that we are actually in for a trend. Okay, that's what we used to differentiate the trend, because we have an uptrend, we have a downtrend. So when you begin to have it as this higher, high, higher, you see this high is higher than this high, and higher is higher than this high. When we're going to have it in this manner, you know that you're already in for a sell market. That is a bearish market. Okay, so now there are some tools. You also meet this in your MT4. Okay, you meet this in your MT4. It's called trend line. Okay, you see the name appear, trend line. So this trend line is some of the tools we use to map out trends. Okay, sometimes we will not have to spend much time on the chart looking for the higher highs. You just, click on the trend line, you draw it, so it's going to give you how the price has been going. Okay, so you can see here we have high here. Okay, we have another high. So as you see this, what I drew not is not in straight line, it's not in a straight line, sorry, it's not a straight line. Okay, is bending somehow, is bending somehow, so it's not in a straight line. You see it here. So this one, or let's use this. All right, so you can see this is just a perfect example of what we're talking about. Okay, so this is a high. Okay, this high, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, high, higher low, higher low, higher lows. Okay, so this is telling you that at this point the price it can't cross this trend. Okay, so that is how it moves. It moves, when you touch this, it comes back again, so it's going to continue in that manner. Okay, so this is what we use to map out your trend line. So let me talk about trading with trend line. Okay, you can actually trade with your trend line in a way that, hence you've mapped it out. Okay, it's valid. This is the 1 day time frame, although we'll talk about time frame very soon, but this is just your trend line, it starts from here. Okay, okay, so this is your trend line, it starts from here. Okay, and it move down to this point here and here. So hence you already know that, okay, hence the thing touch here, touches here, touches here. That means when it's coming again, if it touches this point, it's going to drop, right? So you can actually enter a sell mark, a sell order at this point and make your money. Okay, so when you enter a sell order, it's going to bring you down. Okay, majority of times it used to it kind of break the trend, but not always. Okay, not always. So you can actually make a good sales from here. Okay, so this is what you expect from this price, from the market right here. Okay, now that is all about trend line on this is just a downtrend. So let's look for now trend markets and get its okay, this is same trend, the same pair but different time frame. Okay, so we're using here, so look at this. This is a perfect clear example of a downtrend. Okay, I'm sorry, an uptrend. Okay, sorry. Now you see here, this is low. Okay, this is low, but this is low, right? As in, okay, let's say this is high. Okay, this high is higher than this one. Okay, and here this is low, and this low is lower than this low. Okay, so we call it lower high. Remember in your in your downtrend, okay, in your downtrend we call it higher low. Okay, in a downtrend we're gonna have it in this manner. Sorry, um sorry, let's, okay, so let's have it this way. Okay, this is a downtrend. Okay, somehow, okay, 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 let's have it this way. Let's leave it like that. Now let's pick a, let's pick here now trend line. Okay, you see what I drew. Now this is exactly what we're talking about. So this is high, higher low, higher low. Okay, is high, but the next low is, lower, is higher than the next low. Okay, so that is why we call it higher low, higher low. So and when you come to an uptrend, okay, so we have it low, lower highs. Okay, so this is low, lower high. So this low, okay, would be lower than the next low. Okay, because this is what we expect here now. This is my trend is like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, let me delete this one. So definitely here you can actually make this trade. You know that, okay, hence the thing is here is coming down to this point, you stand. So and that is how we make the money. Okay, so that is it about the trend and the trend line. Now for a trend line to be valid, it must touch at least two zones. Okay, it must touch at least two zones. You can see it touches here and it touches here, at least two, but maximum of three. When the touches is too much, it can also neutralize it. Okay, let's say the thing have a lot of touch. Okay, let me use here. So when the touch is too much, actually, let me just clear it here. When the touch is too much, it renders invalid. So at least 2 or 3 touch is enough. Okay, make sure you get it right and you get it accurate. Okay, make sure you get it right and accurate. So when it touches 2 places, so you expect it to also respect the same thing. Okay, price respect zones and trend line. Okay, so that is that about trend line. So if you have any question about this trend line, please endeavor to comment below or send us message on our WhatsApp page. We will be able to tackle it at once. So here, this is exactly how you draw your trend line, and trust me, you can make cool cash from it. So you remember this trend, this one here, yeah, this one now is a major trend we drew from 1 day time frame. That is a daily time frame. That is 1 day, 24 hours time frame. Okay, and here is what we have in a just an hour time frame. So definitely going to respect it so much. Okay, although very soon we're going to talk about time frame, but for now I want you to work on this. Go to your charts, draw these trend lines. Okay, make sure you respect it, try to trend according to them. So what do you do with trend line? Okay, let's say you drew it. Okay, let's say you drew it. Okay, you drew your trend line. You'll be like, okay, fine, you need some, you want to trend with your trend line. Okay, here around, let's say you drew this trend line. Okay, and at least it was touching here, and you enter right here. You enter right here. Okay, so when it got to this point, it did what? It has to drop. Okay, if this, the price will also have to respect this trend line again, the trend line. Okay, when it got to this point now, it's going to make an upward movement. Okay, so the bigger picture is in higher time frame. Okay, when you have it bigger in higher time, so definitely right here you can sell, right here you can buy. So using your trend line to know the point the price will be retracing, as in the point the price will be reversing, sorry, not retracing, be reversing. So with this, I believe you'll be able to get an entry using trend line. Okay, so and also you know how to draw your trend line now, because that is the main focus of this video, for you to get how to draw your trend line and draw it accurately. So thank you so much. If you have any question, please kindly message us or comment below and share also. So please try to make sure you get this video, try to practice what you've learned, and boom, you're gonna make it. Okay, thank you guys for watching.